Hello everyone, welcome to my desk. Well, I want to play with crayons. And I got these NEO2. I don't think that I lately have made a full drawing just using NEO2, unlike the whole drawing. So today I will try and see if I can do that, and also kind of test if I kind of like it, you know. It's been a while. I'm not even sure really what to expect other than the crayon look, you know. It's got this very specific way of looking on the paper. It's not like cold hot press paper. This here, it's more like a textured watercolor paper. So already now I can see that gritty kind of, you can see the structure of the paper through the crayon. So I might come over this with some sort of a damped brush to get rid of all that gritty texture, because so far I think it's not so likable to look at. I don't really remember last time I painted with the NEO2s what the heck I did, if I just used a damped brush or if I tried to burnish the heck out of it by just coming on top of it with a lot of layers. So I think today that I'll just try slowly build up some layers and see what's gonna happen. I'm thinking I can burnish a little bit with the white to make it kind of blend out in the end. That's sort of what I'm hoping for. But it's a very slow process, and I am determined to keep this live art, live painting. We cannot have enough of that. No, I tend to favor longer videos more lately. Like I don't mind a long process video. I'm also kind of hoping that you guys got your journal out and you're working on your own project. So it's not gonna be me having to, you know, just stand for the entertainment while you're watching this. So do grab some of your stuff and work on it. Ooh, I like this blue. Could we add in some blue here? But I think it's going to take just as long time as if I used any other product like watercolor or gouache or whatever. So it's not like the crayons are gateway to quick art. You know, it's not like you can skip, I feel, some steps by picking up a crayon compared to picking up other art supplies. So yeah, it's gonna take a while. I think that this drawing here should have like a very dark background, so hopefully the portrait is gonna pop because of the dark background. Maybe I should pick like a greenish tone for the front of her chest. This cool green here. Yeah, I'm gonna make it a little bit colorful, because how can I resist not to when I got so many nice NEO2 crayons just looking at me from the tray. I'm really fond of watching Lindsay the Frugal Crafter. She kind of inspires me a lot of times to try new things and stuff. And she has apparently bought some crayons lately that maybe she's going to come this week with a presentation of her newest crayons. But I listened to her set chat and it sounded like she got her hands on some crayons that are not that well known about, you know, that we don't know much about. So I am really looking forward to her next product review within the crayons, because I, like her, love to have my crayons but don't really grab for them as much as I should. So I cannot say that I got this idea of playing with crayons all by myself. It was really because I'm inspired by her. So she wanted to have a little bit more focus on crayons, and it made me grab my NEO2. I actually saw a video she showed not that long ago, and they were called iCrayon, and they look exactly like the NEO2 in the wrapping and everything. And lucky me, I cannot get them from my European Amazon. Otherwise, I would have tried them out. They look like they're a little bit more greasy than the NEO2. So you could, I think, I'm not sure, but I was immediately thinking about, ooh, they look smudgeable, like you can smudge them. And if there's something that I really like, then it's some sort of a sticky oil pastel to smudge with, because I really just like that feeling of blending by using smudge colors. But I don't think that these NEO2s are very smudgeable. I would grab like a damped brush for that. But I saw that she painted a mango using those new crayons. Oh, and it looks so juicy and just really likable. So I wouldn't mind getting my hands on those crayons. I got my other tray of the NEO2s on my right side to me, because I cannot have both of them on this table, and I had to darken down the light a little bit in the beginning of this video here, just so you can see my sketch lines more. And as soon as I get more colored in, I will add some more light to this recorded video here, so it doesn't look so gloomy all the way through my my drawing session here. But I'm just applying the crayon really light to begin with, hoping that it will get me into less problems if I do a mistake. The lighter the color I have put down, the easier it should, per definition, be to remove again in case that, you know, I really regret putting down a specific color. Let's get some kind of yellow tones in. Maybe this here. But yeah, I think I'm gonna burnish with a light color. I wish that there were like a fleshy light color that I thought was likable, but there is this kind of yellow, I think what is it called? Okay, pale yellow, I think it's called. I think I'm gonna use that sparingly, try not to overdo it, because yellow can really take over in a drawing. It's one of those pigments that are just a little bit difficult to push back once you get too much of it down. So I'm just gonna use it a little bit sparingly, I think. But yeah, I hope you all have had so far a nice week and is having a nice weekend and everything. I had like a slow day today, really nice. Sometimes it's just so awesome to have a day where I try and sleep as much as I can, you know, catching up lack of sleep during the week. So guilt-free resting is the best. So I just decided when I got up this morning that I'm not going to do any chores today, so I won't feel guilty about, you know, not have done any chores. I'm just gonna spend the time catching up on sleep, and then yeah, just have a nice day sitting in my creative space and then just having fun. So love those days. It's funny how as humans we sometimes have to be productive to have a good day. Like if you're having a to-do list in a planner, you have to have a lot of tasks that you can tick off, like done that, did that, do that, you know, before we feel that we really got something valuable out of our day. And I am a victim of that too. So I think it's very important sometimes to just let go and have a waste a day where you kind of decide when you wake up that today I'm not gonna focus on any chores or feel bad or guilty about spending a whole day in my creative space. Okay, this is the white one. I, for some reason, thought that I could kind of buff in the color, you know, just like when you're burnishing with the colored pencils. Look, nothing happens. I didn't quite anticipate that. I was hoping that it would at least like kind of burnish a little bit the colors together. Maybe you need like odorless mineral spirit or Vaseline or something to do that chore. I think I'm just gonna put a little bit of white down here and there and then come in with a brush and see what happens. So just gonna give it a layer of white. I think they're kind of not chalky but milky looking, like there is a whitener or something in the crayons. When you water them down they become a little bit I don't know, there's just this residue on the crayon. So it's gonna be interesting to see how this is gonna look. Okay, now I just gave everything a white coat, so I'm gonna come in with a damped brush. I think I want to use like a flat brush for that drill, maybe like a short flat brush. Don't really think. Okay, I'm gonna turn off the camera and find myself a suitable brush. But let's try and put some water into this. I grabbed a filbert. It's just called a filbert because it's got like rounded edges instead of just being a square flat brush. It's kind of flat and it's very run down because I usually use it as my scrub brush. But here I'm just gonna moist lightly my brush and then do the same scrubbing movement, you know, like if I was supposed to scrub. Maybe a little bit more water, because what I want to do is to kind of scrub in the pigment into the texture of this watercolor paper, so it doesn't look so gritty. Let me put the book up to the camera so you can see what grittiness I'm talking about. Like right now the drawing got this gritty look. Can you see how it's showing the texture of the paper? But up in the forehead when I started to scrub, I'm kind of leveling out that look, you could say. So that's why I'm taking this brush that I wouldn't mind getting abused once again. So don't take your favorite delicate expensive flat to do this drill here because you might regret it. It's very sparingly loaded with water, so it is mostly the friction between the damped hairs and the paper that's gonna spread out the pigments. So it's gonna be rough on your brush for sure. But I just kind of like this style. I know most people who use NEO2 with water are using a lot more liquid when they're working with their colors. This is just another way of doing it. I don't know what's right or wrong. This is just how I like to use my new colors. There's also something really likable about painting this way here, because it's different than how I usually paint. So it's always nice to shift things up a little bit and try a new method, a new technique. So I don't sit and do the same thing over and over again. I'm not sure that white is doing anything. I don't feel that the layer of white that I put is helping me out with this. So I think I could have just stopped right there and then go straight to this scrubbing here without adding the white. Doesn't seem to make any difference at all. But yeah, I said lucky me that I couldn't get the eye crayons on my Amazon, and it is because the new color takes a long time to wear down, much longer than you think. I have another set of NEO2 that I got, I think it was way back in 2018 or something. It's a couple of years ago. For me, it feels like it's a long time ago, and I have used them a lot, and they still look like they can, you know, I still feel that the stick is here. I'm sorry, I'm just losing my my chain of thought. I wanted to save this before. Okay, let me show my original sticks. You know, before jumping into the big set of 84 new colors, I started out with, I think it was 12 or something, 12 of them. And only the black is really used down because it's a color that I used a lot. But as you can see, it takes a lot. Look at this. This is like almost full length. And it's so dirty and everything. And some of them snapped, so I had to glue them together with tape. And yeah, but look how long these sticks are, even though that I feel I have used them so much. There are still a lot of products to go on these sticks here. And you can buy them open stock. So when I realized that I really enjoy using the white, I bought a couple of white sticks, and all of them snapped on me. So I think here are like 2 sticks of whites. So I just want to put it out there that if you are a pen crusher, I am a pen crusher, you probably also are a crayon crusher. Because I don't feel that I am burnishing like a freak with a lot of strength, but somehow I just managed to snap my crayons. Look at that light. Okay, I'm gonna turn off and on. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm fighting with my light. Now I pulled up my black sleeve, so hopefully my naked arm will not change the light settings. I will be more good at looking up on the monitor to see if my paper get flashed out again. I'm so sorry. I feel so sorry that you're taking the time to watch this, and then I deliver such bad quality. So that's also why I'm doing this upload here for YouTube, because my last live stream, it was horrible. I looked at it when it was done, and I just couldn't grasp that the quality was so bad. It was like my internet was falling out, giving a very bad video quality. And then I asked my hubby, why is the camera acting like that? Because I seem to have been streaming for quite a while, and just seems to be like a recent issue that I have, that every time I go live, I get kicked out of YouTube. And I sometimes get these very horrible resolutions while I'm live streaming, and I don't even know it when I'm live streaming because I can't tell the difference on the screen. But after the live streaming is done and I rewatched the way that it's recorded, it's just horrible quality. And he said that he suspects that it's because of bad internet connection. So that's why now I'm not going live. I am recording this for you guys. So as an excuse for my bad live stream. But I think something must have changed in my end, because I didn't have issues before. And then suddenly I'm having problems with light and resolution, and I'm getting kicked out of the internet, and nothing changed at my end. We did not shift internet supplier or changed up my camera to something else. So I got no answers for that. But yeah, I wanted to talk about how durable these crayons are. So lucky me that I wasn't able to buy 2 additional sets of water-soluble crayons. They last so long. And I just got hit by the want monster when I saw Lindsay showcasing the 2 new eye crayon sets that looked creamy when you mush them together. And I love that smudgeable thing, you know. But in retrospect, I don't think that I need more art supplies when it comes to water-soluble crayons, because you know what? I also got Dina Weekly scribble sticks, and I got the Jane Davenport Aqua Pastel, and then I got my original first set of 12 NEO 2, and then I got my new NEO 84 set of the NEO 2. That is a lot of crayon in one lifetime, so what the hell was I thinking, wanting to add even more to that stash, right? But it's like the want monster speaking, so now I'm glad that it wasn't available on Amazon when I looked for it, because I definitely would have jumped on the buy button and got both sets of them. That's how I roll. I have chose to do this live art, but to avoid that the video get super long, because this takes a long time, I have sped it up to 1.5. So I may speak a little bit like a chipmunk, so now I'm trying to speak a little bit slowly. But I wanted to see if it was a thing that I could record something and then speed up the setting so that the video don't sound so slow and is so long, because I sometimes tend to talk really slow when I'm thinking and coloring at the same time. So hopefully this video will be okay. It's just a test. If you want me to show you this in real lifetime and with my real speed, you can speed down the setting. There is a cog on YouTube. You can put it into normal. Like it would be, I sped it up 1.5. So if you slow it down 0.5, it should be like normal setting. But I really feel that when I work with these crayons here, getting intricate details is still an issue. So now where I need to go in and work on the eyes, I am really a little bit excited to see how is it gonna look, and also a little bit anxious if it's gonna be just one chaotic mess of color, because the tip of this crayon is relatively fat, you know. So I could try and take a slimmer brush and then just pick up color from the crayon. Maybe that would be a good idea. Okay, what color eyes? I think I want to give her like, maybe there's so many beautiful brown tones in this set. Maybe I could try and give her some brown eyes. Maybe I should try with a small brush to pick up color. Let's see if I can hit with the tip of this crayon here. Yeah, it could be an issue. It is a little bit clumsy. But I really like shifting gear and trying different art supplies from time to time. I think it's fun because I'm standing towards other challenges, you know, where I'm kind of not knowing for sure how is it gonna look, and also can I, you know, get the result that I want. And I think it's very difficult to achieve exactly what I want with the fat crayons. So I must admit that that's why I rarely use them on a regular basis when I'm doing my other paintings. It's like it's a little bit hit and miss sometimes. But when you are watering them out and mixing with a brush, you could also have like a plastic cutting board next to you where you can scratch out the crayon and then pick it up with your brush like that. I think I need a little bit more definition on the eyes here. But when you have the opportunity to water them down, I think you need like less colors, because on a cutting board where you can scratch them out, you can actually treat them just like you could with watercolor, so you can mix your own colors. But it's nice, you know, having the convenience sticks. Oh, there was a lot of water. Yeah, I'm fighting this, can you see? As soon as it gets details, I don't think it's fun. Then the fun stops. As soon as you depend on something intricate, then the clumsiness of this art supply starts to kick in. Maybe I could have it to work towards my advantage, meaning that maybe I should not go for so much line work, but more like a bit abstract, because then it wouldn't mind. Then it doesn't matter that it's so super detailed if I keep it in an abstract way. That's what I'm thinking right now. So with that in mind, I think I will try and then just not be so upset about these clumsy line work. See what I can do. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about, where when you shift gear and use a different supply, you also have to remember that it cannot completely be compared to what you usually work with. Like, you cannot just transfer the feeling of acrylic or watercolor to this medium here. But it's still likable. I just somehow need like a sketch line right there. Maybe I can get that with a colored pencil. I'm going for this semi-slanted face, and then I think I want to have, like I said, a dark background, and that could be like maybe a dark greenish background instead of just going black. Oh my god, I'm really fighting this this eye area here. So maybe I should move on. You know, like sometimes you just need to let go and then move on. But yeah, I cannot wait to listen to the recorded of this this stream here, where I'm speeding it up in sound. I hope it works. I sometimes feel, because I am a slow speaker when I'm thinking, I sometimes feel that I sound so like a zombie on my videos, because I tend to speak slower when I'm thinking. So I hope that it's not gonna make me feel like that when I listen to this recorded. Oh my god, I really cannot stop wanting those round pupil, you know, that round line work, round lines. Okay, I should do as I say about leaving it alone and then come back to it. Okay, back to the skin tone. Here I could have, let me try and go in with the white and see if I can, let me grab, you know, this white here that it's just a nub. I think I need to clean it first. Yeah, completely, totally clean your crayons before you use them. Just like with oil pastel sticks, stuff can be on the tip. Okay, let's say I want this white. I want to see if I can get that burnished look, because I think it would add something really soft to this drawing here, like especially soften up the cheeks. Do I dare do it over here? Like maybe down here? When I'm doing this drill here with a white, working with other mediums like oil pastels, I get a burnished look, but I don't seem to be able to transfer that to this crayon drawing here. It is what it is. Let me try and work a little bit on this nose here. I also feel that I need a little bit darker shadow coming from this nostril area. Maybe this color here. I could bring down a shadow here. Okay, let's see if we can smush this out with water. I'm probably gonna make a big mess with this. If I just go gently. then I'll probably get it how I want it. Man, that's dark. That is like really dark. I think I'll just gonna keep on adding and adding until I kind of feel, you know what they say, if you don't like your drawing, then just add more layers, because it can be because you haven't added all the layers that you need. I used these pinks up here for the cheeks, but I think I should go in more drastic, like more of this pink. So I think I should try and do more pink on this side, and then on this side you actually grab a red color. The question is, can I get it smudged out very, very lightly so it doesn't become too red? Let's see if I can succeed on that. Because this is somewhat in the shade, so the blush might be more red tone instead of pinkish. Something like this maybe. Let's see if we can get that sheer pink to be a nice blush here. It doesn't need a lot, just a little bit, and then maybe we could use that red in the ear also. I kind of want a little bit of the red here. Okay, I'm going to try and pick it up with the brush from the crayon. Okay, now for the annoying part. I also need it on the nose. I don't want to give her like a red nose, because that would be a shame. So I just need a little hint of color, you know? Not a lot, just a little bit. Maybe like this. And then I could use some color on the lips. I want to keep her very naturalistic, no strange heart makeup on this girl here. I want to keep her a little bit natural, I think. Maybe I should draw in the mouth with a little smile on, so she looks a little bit happy. She still looks a little bit sad. I think it's because I need to put a highlight in the eye. I wonder if I can do that with just the white. Should we try? I don't know. Just gonna let it keep. Just gonna keep it on. See what happens. I think I need like a darker line here. I come to like the eyes more and more. I don't feel that they're even. You know what I mean? Like, like they're a little bit slanted. Okay, now for the eyebrows. Maybe it will help if I drew in the eyebrows. I think I want to use two different colors for the eyebrows. This that's a little bit in the shade can have like this brown here, and then a lighter brown for this brow here. Okay, maybe a little dark color here. Let's see if I can smudge that out. Yeah, it's not bad. I don't like the way that this, I think I would love to have more like a curved. How does this look? A little bit better, but also a little more shading is needed if I move that line. Maybe like that. Yeah, I must be super annoying to watch, because it's very sparingly what to say when it's so slow. This is a bit of a slow drawing. I would love to have some of the red below her eye. I got some brown tones there already, so if I'm lucky, I will be able to sort of mix it in. Ooh, that was a little bit too wet. Yeah, that kind of helped a little bit. Kind of need the same sort of over here. I have to say that it's very easy to take off color. So it's not like if you are using watercolor, for instance, where some of the pigments are more embedded into your drawing, so lifting them requires more pushing with your brush, where here it feels like you barely have to touch it and then it sort of lift off, which is kind of not so good, I feel, because then you are standing in a situation where you constantly need to go in and re-put color down because you accidentally lifted off color. So in that regard, I think it's a little bit annoying to paint with the NEO2s. I definitely need a white shadow here. Let me look at this dark down here. We need some of this color here. I think, yeah, I like this shading. It's a cool color shading, but it could have, you know, the bones and everything here. How do I do those? Maybe, I think it's called a collarbone. Maybe if we draw them in. Okay, let me try and see if this was like too much. If I regret this. You're probably thinking, what the hell is she doing? Ooh, I saw that willowing.org, Tamara Laporte uploaded a new upload with a fancy Tamara girl. Oh, she looked so beautiful. I think I want to try and make my rendition of that girl later. Maybe next week, upcoming week. What I loved about that drawing was the black hair. It looks so great. Maybe I could, if I like this portrait here, I want to make my Tamara girl using NEO2. But it all depends if I like this girl here. Yeah, I know it looks a little bit clumsy here on the neck. Maybe it will grow on me, I don't know. Let's see if I regret. I just feel that there is a lot of colors that could be added to this section of the neck. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. This ear is looking weird. It needs some sort of a dark color, maybe right here. I think I want to work on the hair and then getting close to the background. Could be so cool to give her like a gray hair. Okay, I'm gonna think about it. I'm just gonna take a little break. Okay, before I start with the hair, I think I need to correct some of the eyebrows here. I don't like that I have like a splotch there. I also think that I need some sort of a shadow here. Yeah, as you can see, this is just like gentle adding pigments very slowly. So when you think about crayons, you're thinking about drawing wild, you know. I've seen a lot of people doing expressive strokes with a crayon on a canvas, for instance. So the medium in itself kind of speaks for big arm movements. So it feels so delicate to sit just add such a thin layer at the time as I'm doing here. But I think this is just another way of using your crayons. You can also, you know, go nuts with a canvas and really make expressive line work with these crayons here. But I think that makes them so versatile that you can get really strong lines, and then you can get these super soft applications where you barely sort of am touching the paper. Ooh, I like that color. Can you see how I needed that value? I need it elsewhere, maybe down here somehow. Yeah, this is a good value color. How to yeah, this is the hard part when you need to go over something, because it's so wanting to lift the underlaying color. So I need a lot of practice with this drill right here where I need to enhance something on top of my underpainting. I can just tell that this was the right color to use for my shadow. You know, my contrast. Shoot. Yeah, this is where the crayon is not fun, you know. When you need to correct your value. I feel that it's very liftable. So that's not good. I totally need this color up here also. And down at the nostrils. Yeah, this is a mess. I really hate that I need to go in and draw the line because it's going to be a fiddling work to blend it out. Yeah. I also should just briefly introduce it up here, I think. How far should it go down? Maybe like this. But her hair, what are we gonna pick? I'm thinking since she's got like brown golden eyes that I should go for like a light, not totally yellow, but some yellow with some brown tones in it would be nice, I think. Yeah. Maybe I should lay down some orange tones to begin with. Completely water that out. So kind of working with, you could say, like an underpainting first. I think that would be smart. So if I just come in with some orange first. A little bit of yellow maybe. It feels nice to draw with the crayon like this after all that nitpicking with the small movements of your hand with the brush. So that's a nice transition. Just like if you had to do like a big wash of something in the background, you can kind of relax with all those micro movement with your brush on detailed areas. So I think I'm gonna start like that, and then I'm just gonna do crisscrossing so it becomes like really blended in. It's just underpainting, so I would need to come on top of this with something else. In general, I'm not fond of making hair. I think hair often destroy my drawings because I'm not so skilled at it. So the only way to get better at it is just keep on adding hair to my drawings, even though it's so tempting sometimes to just put a hat on her. So you avoid thinking about most of the hair. But let's put in some background also, because sometimes it helps me putting in value to the hair if I got a background color. But before doing so, I should give her dress a color. I think I should be like rough, no detail down here, making it a lot more easy for me, maybe like in a dark color. I'm thinking maybe like this blue, dark blue. Yeah, this is nice, you know, drawing like this with the crayon. It's just super likable. Maybe I should add in another value where it's going to be like really dark. Oh, we could actually use the black maybe. Let's first see how this looks. I don't really know how I'm gonna end this drawing down here, if I just should have like a non-finished ending, you know, where you see brush strokes and everything, or if I should paint down to the edge of the paper. I think I will have a non-ending finish, you know, like this corner here. So maybe when I put in the background, I shouldn't go edge to edge. I should do endings like this. like this. Okay, let's put in a background. I was thinking about something, a green tone, dark. I don't think that I have the crayon for that. Let me do a swatch of this one here. Maybe more olive. Yeah, if I could mix this olive with a darker value, that would be awesome. So I think I'm just gonna jump right into it and put 2 layers in, like this olive, and then come on top of that with something that's gonna darken it, shade it up. Oh, I wonder if that could be black. I'm not skilled in using shading with NEO color tools. You know, shading is when you add, yeah, just black to your color to push it back. I have not really tried a mix like that. So this is the first for me. Hope it goes well. I think her head is a little bit narrow. This is the last chance to make her... Oh, maybe that was a wrong move. Maybe it's actually over here. Oh, now the light is freaking out again. I'm sorry. Let me get... So now it's darkened. I think you could take like a baby wipe, so you could mush out this color in the background super quick, but I just want to do it by hand. Okay, it's scary. Let's put in some dark color here. Right now in dry state you can't really tell how it's gonna look. It's first when you put water on it you can see if it was like too much. Okay, now we got the darker. Okay, let me grab a brush and then simply just brush that out. I'm gonna go for a flat brush that's a little bit wider, and then damp it off, and then go in. I'm not that quite content with the black color. I don't really think it shows up as much as I would like it to do, so maybe I need to come in with a second coat of the black, and that is annoying, right? Maybe I can manage to rescue it over here. Yeah, look, this is the kind of dark value that I was aiming for. So it is actually possible to use a mixed layer to get it, if you just get it right the first time. Okay, let's see if I can get past this area here with like hair strands and whatnot. This is what I'm struggling with. You know, when you have hair strands and stuff like this. There's so many elements with a portrait. I think it's a hurdle to draw and paint and color, from hair to all the details and placement and whatnot. So I really try to, as often as I can, to draw faces in every shape and form and with every kind of medium, just to get acquainted with the whole ordeal, you know. Is it? Okay, I don't know if I can go just on top of this, like this. And I know they say that for each time that you draw a portrait, you will get better. But I think I keep painting sometimes the same over and over again. But I feel it's a slow process getting better. Yeah, it's super gritty over here. Look how you cannot like do a swipe without your brush strokes are showing. That's a little bit annoying actually. It's so gritty. Also makes me feel that this here could use some sort of shading. Oh my god, look how I'm just lifting off color instead of shading it. I'm trying to pull in some of the background color. Maybe I don't need a highlight right there. Maybe that's what's bothering me a little bit. Yeah, that's actually nicer. Yeah, I think I need more contrast over here with the dark. So I'm just going in with circular movement, hoping that these circle stripes won't show up when I dilute it with water. I really could also put a little bit more dark up here, and especially here. Okay, let's try this. Not so sure that yellow was the right color for her. I really liked her when she had no color in her hair, you know, that white. And I was thinking about, should I give her like gray hair? I should. Because now she transitioned into something else with that blonde hair. So maybe I will try and go on top of all that yellow with the white and see if I can push it back, push that white pigment back into the color. Maybe I need to go out more into this margin so that her portrait isn't that timid. Yeah, I hope you're still having fun watching this. I wanted to do live art, live, sped up 1.5, because I enjoy watching longer videos myself, especially when I'm sort of, you know, struggling myself, so that you guys can see how long it takes me to make decisions using this product here. Okay, pushing back with the white. I think that is not going to be something that I will regret. You know what's fun? My rinsing jar is just almost colorless. It's just gray. I wonder where all the pigment is going. Okay, I'm thinking maybe I should have like the movement of hair strands. That would be clever. Not sure that I'm a fan of this side here. The white is opaque, but then not. You know what I mean? Like, oh my god, I really dislike this area up here. I wish I knew how to make hair. I'm not even sure what pigments to grab for. If it should be this color here. Yeah, oh my god, this hairstyle is just getting worse and worse. It's sort of like I don't have any plans, you know, so I'm just feeling, you know, like I'm winging it too much to what's good. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna leave that. Super annoying hair. I still wonder if I should put on a hat on her. I don't know. No, I'm just gonna not do it. Okay, I think her upper lip could be a little bit more red toned. Maybe I don't need to blend that out too much, just a little bit. Maybe the nose need a little bit more, maybe a shade here. Yeah. I'm thinking if it would be realistic to have that much. If I just do like that, maybe that's better. It is a strange little nose. Yeah, I think I'm content. The camera doesn't really pick up that I actually have colors up here, and so I'm just gonna lift it up to the camera. It's getting a little bit wide out. Yeah, it's still not really picking it up. It looks very pale, but she does have colors up in her forehead for the sake of this upload, because this is actually just going up on YouTube. I just want to put it in so it kind of shows. Okay, I think I just made it worse. But yeah, I think she's finished. I think she was difficult to make with just crayons. There are elements that I feel would have been much more delightful to paint if I could just grab another tool, like, I don't know, watercolor or something. So maybe that's why I rarely do full face just in crayon. It is because of this feeling here, you know, that it is a little bit annoying to work with this medium here. Yeah, I'm glad that I did not jump on that Want Monster buying spree on 2 new sets of this product here, because, yeah, I think I like my watercolors. Yeah, but maybe it's also just an adjustment phase, like if you're used to one kind of supply, then you cannot just sit down and make one drawing with another supply and then judge it. I think I need to work more with these crayons, and then maybe I can be so lucky even to work with a painting like in this painting here. I'm super annoyed at the hair. I really must confess that there's something really unlikable about this hair. So let's say that I really liked everything in this drawing, like from the hairstyle to I don't know, you know what I mean, like there were nothing that annoyed me in this drawing here, then maybe I would have found this painting session more delightful. But since I kind of feel that I'm not like super content with my drawing, I'm letting it out on the crayon, saying that I don't like the crayon. If you know what I mean. So it's not that I am bashing on the crayon because there's something wrong with the crayon. It's probably just me who needs to put in more labor work using this supply here. Yeah, I am fiddling with this hair. This hair is it's not good. It's not good. Oh man. I should end this. Thank you so much for watching. If you made it to the end of this long, I would call it, upload here, I appreciate it. Please leave a thumbs up if you think I deserve it. It really helps my channel. I would love to have some growth this year with my YouTube channel. I'm struggling a little bit with not so visible, I feel, out there. So if it's true that a thumbs up will help my channel, then I would appreciate it. What to do with this hair strands here? Okay, maybe I should stop fiddling with it. I'm gonna end now, and the product that I was using was NEO2, and it came in a box from Caran d'Ache that looks like this, and it's a 2-tier crayon set. It's very likable. It comes in this sturdy metal tray, which is super likable instead of flimsy plastic. So I think they're gonna last you a long time. So it's just cool to keep them in this tray here. Yeah. Okay. Bye for now. I wish you a nice week. Bye bye.